Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November of 2021 and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you some months more than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Gemini, now on to your November 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have is the Strength card, Gemini, and this is having to access inner courage and inner strength over adversity, having spiritual power over the material world. It could also indicate taming the savage beast in someone or in yourself or in a situation. It could also indicate dealing with a Leo. I feel like Geminis have had to confront a lot of people and maybe even confront their inner demons, and had to confront or deal with how people seem to react to you. And this has kind of put you on your guard. You could even maybe feel a little defensive, possibly, for some of you. But you have definitely reached the end of your rope with some people. And these could be, a variety of people. Could be family members, could be co-workers and family members. I don't know, could even be people out in the world. And you may sort of be a little bit tired of having to deal with like little itty bitty details or minutia of things that are just, you feel like, are kind of getting on your nerves, and this may be causing you to want to do something different. Now, that I feel what they mean is in a career sense, but this could even be in like a living situation, in a relationship and living situation. You may feel like, I used to be more happy or more broad-minded or more easygoing and more happy than you've been feeling in the last 6-9 months or up to a year. And you're trying to appease others or console others or, anybody in your life or out in the world. It somehow has brought you down. Maybe because you're too empathic and you are grabbing onto other people's energies, and then out of your trying to be helpful or caring to them, or, you kind of taken on their things and they could have caused to depress you, bring you down. So you may be very empathetic and empathic. And that's the danger when you're empathic. You can take on other people's emotions and feelings, and then you think they're yours or they become yours, but they really didn't originate with you. So you have to ask yourself, am I doing that? You may think, oh, I don't do that. But then think, like, are you around people? Maybe you're not even trying to console them. Maybe these are just people that you have to deal with, work with, live with, deal in family situations with, and you may go there feeling everything's fine, and then you're around them and they're worked up or they're angry or they've got an axe to grind, and then you end up feeling that way later and like, why am I so angry? Why am I so uptight? And it may not make sense to you. Some of you may know that this is happening. So you need to learn how to protect your aura Gemini, because I do feel you have I don't know that if it's all the time or it's just happening now in November, but it's definitely showing up here. So the next card you have in your reading is the Death card, and this is transformation. This is something ending so something new can begin when the Death card shows up. I feel like you've had to watch a lot of things slip or fall away in your life. It could be, you could have had relatives that have passed away, or businesses that have had to, maybe you've owned businesses or had certain kinds of accounts that had to close, or things that have had to shut down. Relationships maybe have had to end. But I feel, and that could be due to breakups or people transferring and move, to another, is that transfer? Yeah, like a transfer to another location. So there's been endings for you. You've had a lot of endings that you've had to deal with. It is making you, not that you're not strong or tough already, because I feel Geminis usually are, not that they can't be sensitive, but I do feel that they can be very strong. I feel like these endings have made you tougher, stronger, wiser. I feel like you're doing a lot of sorting of things, setting things aside that you may want to take to Goodwill or donate to the Veterans Association or to some kind of homeless shelter. I see you do that. Or maybe you want to give them to some people you literally know in need that you personally know. I see some of you Geminis doing that in November. Some of you are also refurbishing something. It could be a house, but it could be like an old desk or some old cabinet or piece of dining room set or piece of furniture. I feel it's more furniture related, but it could be an old car you're refurbishing or an old home you're refurbishing. But I feel for many of you Geminis, it is like an object, like a piece of furniture or a car or something like that. And I feel like it's going to be smooth sailing, easy to do. I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think. So if you're doing it yourself, I feel like you'll be able to do it. Or if you're hiring somebody else to do it, I don't feel like they're going to have trouble doing it. So I see you refurbishing something. I feel like there's some kind of loose ends you need to tie up. Like there's some kind of, again, remember when I said you don't want to deal with the minutia and little details of stuff? I do feel that there is some details you've forgotten about or overlooked, or loose ends that need to be tied up that you're going to be looking at, and like either you're going to go, oh man, I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot I had to do this, this, and this. Maybe it's pay your taxes. Maybe you pay estimated taxes, or maybe it's like loose ends you needed to, like you closed certain accounts, but you didn't cancel the credit cards, or, like changing your health insurance to a different company, but you need to discontinue the insurance you had from the other company, like that kind of thing. Like I feel like you're looking at these details of things that loose ends or little things that you need to close up, tie up, get, and I kind of feel like you've forgotten about them or put them off, but I really feel more like it's some of it you've forgotten to do. So the next card you have in your reading is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Gemini, if you have a rising or a moon sign that is a water sign, or if you're born on the Gemini, Cancer cusp. Some of you are going to be building a relationship with this King of Cups. I keep not wanting to say cups, but it is King of Cups. I keep wanting to say King of Pentacles, so maybe they have a strong earth sign element because I keep wanting to say it, but it is King of Cups. And this is somebody that could like broaden your scope or your horizon. This could be a relation. So it could be a working relationship, could be a business relationship, a working relationship. But some of you, this is a love relationship. And you feel like they've got a lot of presence, a lot of, they can command a room. They have a strong presence. They can exercise their will, and they can make their point, and they're very articulate and authoritative. For some of you, this is somebody that really thinks you're special and really wants to see you do well and thrive and succeed. So they could be a teacher, a mentor, a parent. They could be a spouse. But really it could be, like I said, like a boss or somebody. It could be a new boss to you too, Gemini, if you're starting a new job. I feel like the King of Cups in some way is taking you on an adventure. Now, you could be in a relationship with this King of Cups already. They may not be new to you in November, although some of you, I feel they are kind of new coming in here. That's my feeling. But some of you may know them, and they could be like, hey, we're going to take a trip. Let's go to, visit this faraway land that's really cool and has great artifacts and, mystical, like the seven wonders of the world or things like that. So this could be somebody that could take you on a relationship adventure, a working relationship adventure too, or a literal adventure where you're going to travel and take some kind of trip with them. Now, I'm going to say right here, I'm going to stop the timer so I can say it right here. In October readings, in Taurus, and there was another sign too. It might have been Cancer. I forget which other sign said this. But they commented, this happened to me 3 years ago. This happened to me 4 years ago. That happened to me 2 years ago. Happened to me last year. I'm going to tell you, I say this, and I think people think I just say this. I don't know if they think I mean it. But timing is going to be different for all of you. So sometimes when you listen to my readings, if you're like, this don't make sense, this isn't happening now. First of all, they're predictions, so they may not make sense. But they could have also already happened to you. So if you ever find yourself going, this doesn't make sense to me, it may have already happened to you, because that's been kicking up a lot lately, especially for Tauruses in the October reading. And another sign was saying it too. Not everybody in the comments, but there was a few. So just stop and think a moment, did what I'm saying here to you already happen? If it already did, then you should really watch your rising sign or your moon sign to see what's coming, because maybe I'm giving you predictions that you've already experienced. So they're kind of controlling. They've got a very strong will. So you have to be good with that. I'm not feeling like you're opposed to this King of Cups person, this water sign person. I'm not feeling like you're like, oh, they're too bossy and too controlling. Oh, they got too much ego. I can't deal with them. I feel like you actually, I guess I want to say respect them, or you might look up to them, or you feel like they got their act together and they know what they're doing. That's what I feel strongly about you and the King of Cups. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So your fourth card in the reading for November, Gemini, is the Page of Swords. And this has come up, I think, for at least one or two other signs this month. This is an air sign person. This is either a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So Gemini, this could actually be you showing up in your own reading, but it could be somebody else. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also be bringing in a message to you. And this one, since it's swords, would be about truth, wisdom, basically truth and wisdom and knowledge. You're going to cast aside some kind of fears of doubt, and you're going to dive in and jump into something. If it's not November, it's coming up. It's like you got to figure out where do I need to go? What do I need to get? What do I need to do? You may be packing suitcases. You may be needing to buy toiletries and certain clothes to pack. Or it could be like maybe you want to pursue a new business opportunity and you need to know what hotel should I go to stay in, what restaurants are good to eat in the area, what's the best time for me to schedule this trip. Like, it's going to be different for all of you what area this is. Some of you it's going on a trip, some of you it's something to do with a new business venture or a work opportunity that you have. Some of you may feel very driven, like there's something that you want to build or carve out of your life in some way, like make your mark on society, carve out something important. Maybe you want to carve out some kind of family legacy. Maybe you want to start a business that can be a family business or something that can be passed down to generation to generation, or you just feel like you want to make or create something of prominence that people can look at. Maybe you're really good in art and literally sculpture and wood carving, because I actually see carving when I'm saying something that you want to really carve out. Maybe you're really good with carvings. I've seen amazing carvings people do on YouTube where they take a tree and they carve like owls and, hummingbirds or, people. Amazing. Like, maybe you literally want to carve something, but it could be carve out into the world, like with make your mark in the world, or what you want to be remembered for, what you want to know, what you want to be known for, where you want to put your stamp on the world, or some kind of family business or legacy you want to create. And it's like you diving into it, like you taking, it's almost like, I don't know if I want to say taking a risk or a gamble, but kind of, but I don't really feel like it's risky because I feel like you're going to do it. So it's not like, to me, it doesn't look as much like as a risk or a gamble as it may look like to you, because I see psychically it's going to work out and be successful for you. So, and I feel like your will and your energy and your drive is going to be very strong for you to do this. And so some of you could actually be this water sign person if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign in your birth chart, because this person also is commanding a lot of authority and taking charge and has a strong presence and isn't afraid to do something. So that could be you there, but if it's not you, that's somebody else you're going to be dealing with. But I see you you want to take the world by storm, or maybe not. Maybe you're not like, I don't want to take the world by storm, but maybe there's something you're really bent on that you want to build, create, do, carve, make a legacy, that kind of thing. So your last card in the reading, you had a lot of people cards in your reading. I think you were the only sign that had, you have 3, which is kind of interesting. Some people had 1, some people I don't think had any. But in your reading, Gemini, you have the Queen of Rods or Wands, however you want to say it, which is a fire sign person. This is either a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's a fire sign. Some of you are going to start some kind of ruckus in a family situation, or a fire sign person that's connected to you, sun, moon, or rising sign, fire sign person, will be causing a ruckus in the family. They're trying to blame you for something, or hold you accountable for something, or accuse you of something. If it's the a family member doing that to you. If it's you, you're going to be putting your foot down about stuff and you're going to be showing them who's boss. And you may be putting your foot down and saying, this wasn't done right, this wasn't handled properly. You could also be doing that in a business sense. If you own your own business and you have a fire sign as your rising sign or moon sign, you may be like giving the employees the what for. Like, this is the way this was supposed to go down, and this is the methods that are supposed to be handled, and this is the protocols that go along, and you're not handling it right. You're not doing your job. You could be doing that to your kids. You could be saying that to your kids. You could be saying that to siblings or family members in another situation. But some of you are, if you are a supervisor, a manager, or a boss, you could be doing it. Because a lot of you, it feels like it's you. To a lot of you, this feels like it's you. But for some of you that this is not you and it's somebody else, they're like blaming you. They're trying to make it your fault, or they're trying to hold you to some kind of strict, rigid rules. But again, I'm going to repeat myself. Some of you Geminis, this is you too. For some of you, if this is a boss to you, they're going to hire some people that are going to make you miserable or drive you crazy. So if you have a boss, especially a female boss, but either way, it's a general reading. But I do feel like they are female, is what I feel. They're going to hire some people that may be supposed to be temps or help or new hires that you're either going to think they're crappy employees or useless and like they don't know what they're doing. That's what I feel for some of you. So you got to really listen to that Queen of Rods again, because some of you, I do feel it's you. But some of you, you got to listen to the other options there. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Geminis to work with, use, and wear in November of 2021 is Dalmatian Jasper. And the other sign that got Dalmatian Jasper for November was Virgo. So Dalmatian Jasper balances yin and yang. It reconnects you with a playful nature. It's helpful overcoming depression, nightmares, and negative thinking. This is going to be a good gemstone for you, Gemini, in November of 2021, because I feel like you're going to feel challenged by a variety of people. And this is a stone that's going to help you when you have to deal with people you find challenging. They came up in your reading in different spots. You need to go back and listen. You had some good things come up, but you had some challenging people as well. This is also going to be a stone that's going to kind of solidify what you're doing and give you more fixed energy. Now, you're not a fixed sign. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. You're not a fixed air sign. But this gemstone will help you be more decisive, definitive, and fixed, which will be helpful to you. Sometimes that's necessary. Fixed isn't always a bad thing. It's going to help. It's going to be a stone that's going to help be expansive with your mind and your thinking, and yet also motivate you and push you forward with positive energy in progress. So it's going to be a good stone where you need to make, and whatever you need to make progress. So this does look like a good gemstone crystal if you can find it. I think I got it on eBay, but you can get these gemstones in many different places. eBay, Amazon, metaphysical stores sometimes have gemstones, gem and mineral stores. There's websites all over the world that sell gemstones. Sometimes I get people that write me and ask me. I've gotten some as gifts. I've found some over the years. I didn't get them all at one time in one place. So when I say work with this gemstone, I mean put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you meditate. Wear it as a beaded bracelet like I'm wearing citrine here today. You could sleep with it under your pillow, wear it as a pendant, carry it in your pocket, put it in your bra, whatever you want to do. But when it touches your skin, you get the most energy of the stone. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel would benefit from my psychic readings. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and please check to see that you're still subscribed, because sometimes I hear from viewers that YouTube has unsubscribed them. And click on that notification bell when you do subscribe, so you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. Now, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you could get the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages and the most recent video series that I record. I always post those links down below in the description box. These video links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com, and you just go to that videos page and you can read what the topic of the reading is for, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, in these videos, I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools. The most recent video series I've recorded, in the links down below, is going to be, first off, my psychic crystal readings for November 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. When I stop each video and stop the recording for your sign, I then go on and do an extended reading in the crystal. So you might want to check that out. I also have October psychic crystal link down below, also because these predictions, as in the tarot cards, they can happen for people at different times because you don't all have the same birth chart. So timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. So my most recent video series I recorded after the, next in line to the crystal readings is my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions go out for 6 months. I pulled 4 tarot cards. The first card is what's ending for you. The second is what's beginning. The third card is your blessing. And the fourth card is what is your karmic lesson. Then I look into my crystal in the video, and then I go on to pull a Wisdom of Avalon oracle card for each sign and a gemstone crystal for each zodiac sign to see what's the best gemstone crystal for you to work with where over the next 3 to 6 months. My Uranus retrograde in Taurus psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2021 until January of 2022. The first card is what's your challenge during this Uranus retrograde in Taurus? What is the changes that will come for you? What's the blessings, and what is the outcomes for you? Next, my 7-card Horseshoe psychic tarot spread, psychic tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 7 cards, and the first card is going to be what's your past influences. Second card is what's your present, what's going on in the present. The third card will be hidden influences. The fourth card is obstacles. The fifth card is what is the outside influence affecting your sign. And the sixth card is suggestions from the spirit guides to solve some things going on or that would be helpful for you to know. And the seventh card is the outcome. My angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times. I'm using 4 angel-based oracle cards in those readings, and I found them to be quite unique. Whenever I do angel cards, the messages are quite, I don't want to say they're totally different than the tarot, but they are I don't know if I want to say bigger messages, or they deal with like a lot of different themes internally, what's going on in you, and maybe about your past psychologies or psychologies that are affecting you, what's to come. Many people have found them interesting, so you might as well, if you didn't check them out yet, you might want to. My Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for 3 years, from December of 2020 until March of 2023. So we're in the thick of this Saturn in Aquarius. So if you want to see how it affects your sun sign or your rising sign, you might want to check those out. My mid-year psychic tarot readings for 2021, those predictions are still happening. We're still in that time frame because I recorded them, I believe, in June, and they go until the end of this year of 2021. Also, my mid-year love update for 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, those predictions, I think I did those in July, and they go out until, they definitely went until the end of this year, and I think in some of the signs it even went a little bit past that. Now, if you, also my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions went out 12 to 18 months in time, and they go all the way, I believe, until November of 2023, or 2. Maybe it was November of 2022. And then if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I usually do those in writing. Once in a while I'll do a video, but I prefer to write those. I do so many videos on YouTube and on Vimeo that I kind of like to be able to write down the predictions for a change. And they're usually 5 paragraphs long. Now, some people ask me, well, what sign is this for? If you feel compelled to go look at it, in those 5 paragraphs, there's a lot of messages and predictions in there. I believe for most people that go there, they find something resonates with them, maybe the whole entire message of that tarot card or crystal or oracle card that I've used, or parts of it make sense to them. So I hope you'll check those out. And I just want to say here, I know you guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I'm tired of it happening weekly. It's weekly. Sometimes it's daily. There is, I don't know if it's one account or a couple that are fraudulent, and they keep downloading my pictures on Instagram, and they keep making accounts that look exactly like they're me, and then they follow my followers on Instagram, and then they'll later on proceed to solicit you for a reading to see if you want a psychic reading. Please know this is not me. They have misspelled my name, or misspelled Lucky, or Mermaid, or added a dot, or an underscore, or some weird thing at the end of the thing. It's not me. I don't contact any of my followers on Instagram. I don't follow. I may follow 1 or 2 in the beginning, I think I did, but generally I don't follow my followers on Instagram, and I'm certainly not contacting anyone on social media to see if they would like a private reading. If you're getting a contact like that, you need to report them to Instagram and block them. I cannot do it because they block me, so I can't see them. So the only way it gets stopped and that you don't get scammed is if when it happens to you, you report this account and block them. I cannot answer everybody that DMs me. Many people DM me, and I appreciate it because then I know what's going on. But the problem is, if I can't see their account with my own eyes and go to it because they've blocked me, I can't report them. So please block and report them. I'm hoping one day this will stop. I seem to be on their radar for some reason. They really want to work over my followers. I don't know why, but you guys get really targeted from these fraudulent accounts. You know, this is identity theft and fraud, and I'm really shocked that they can just keep getting away with it. I don't really know how to stop it. I've reported them when they don't block me, but when they block me, I can't. And I don't know. There's probably no legal recourse, or else they wouldn't keep doing it. So, sorry to bring that up again, but it just keeps right on happening. So another thing I want to add here is thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. It does help a lot. And if you would like to donate to my channel, there is a donation link down below. All the video series I've mentioned in the description box. And if you want to make a donation, you can click on that, and it's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely phenomenal energy and blessings that come to you this month of November 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.